Welcome back, Guardians. My name is Easy now, and you guys are awesome. But what is awesome is this Kotaku article that has been released in the past couple of days. I will link it in the video description for you to go over and read it. It's about the development of Destiny and how a short time before the game was released, everything was rewritten and redone, and what was expected to be the game was changed to another game. So there's things that were missing, things that were cut, and possible future DLCs or future games and what would be in those games also. So I'm just going to read a small portion of it. If you want to go and read the entire thing, the link is in the video description. And I wanted to talk about a Mars social space and Mars raid, Mars strikes, etc, etc. So I'm just going to read this little excerpt from here. Where do I want to read it from? Okay, so the team ultimately decided to focus it around a single major map, the Hive ship that they had been cut from the vanilla Destiny, as well as a new public space on Mars, complete with strikes and a new raid, which was later passed on to High Moon Studios to develop for Destiny's full-sized 2016 sequel. A source said they're helping Bungie make the game. Over the months, Bungie kept rescoping as they looked more realistically at what happened and what they could do, and the final version of the Taken King, the one that just shipped last month, wound up focusing solely on the Dreadnought. So Destiny 2, or the sequel that's coming up in 2016, whether you want to call that Destiny 2 or some kind of DLC for the future, looks as if it's going to be focusing on Cabal themed and Mars themed strikes, raids, and a new public space. And the public space is what I want to talk about the most, because I would love to see an active public space. So what I mean by that is that the actual public space is on Mars. You cannot fly into there with your ship like you can go to the tower or you can go to the reef, and this is just what I would like to see. I would like to see an active space in Mars where you drive around on your Sparrow through Mars as you normally do, and you drive to the actual social area and then you enter it as you get there. What this could do is also have a lot of active events happening, like different types of Cabal, different types of enemy attacking that base, and while you're going in and out visiting the space, you can actually help defend the area, and you might get XP, reputation, maybe some drops, maybe a big champion comes and attacks and everyone who's in the public space gets warned and everyone can run out and fight the champion and hopefully get some kind of, I don't know, exotic reward or an exotic engram drop or something along those natures. I definitely would love to see an active public space where you feel like you are actually in it, instead of this separated, segregated place like the tower or the reef. You're actually in the midst of Mars. What's happening around you is happening while you are in the actual public space. In the public space, I'd love to see someone like Zavala there with his like masses of armies as NPCs walking around, and you know, they help you in attacking the champions as well. Like you see Zavala run out and he's got a gun and NPCs are fighting against the other enemies like Cabal, etc. I would love to see something like that actively happening while you're at the social space. What I also would love to see in that social space is a docking place for your Sparrows. So you know how ships usually fly in now and then they get put into the ground and you don't see your ship anymore. I'd love to see a docking space for your actual Sparrow, and then I don't know, maybe like a hologram above saying your name so that people know it's your one as they're running around the tower, and then increase the amounts of Sparrows and the designs and looks that you can get so everyone can have individual looking Sparrows and actually have a place to show them off. That is something I would love to see in a Mars social space. In terms of other things, I don't know, maybe new types of vendors. I couldn't even think what I would like to see in terms of something new. But ultimately, I'd like it to be like an army-themed base where you got like Zavala and all the people that fight on the ground, instead of like Eris Morn just popping up randomly in the Mars social space. And if you want to include it in, I don't know, some kind of lore or background story to it, it could be an old Cabal command center that was abandoned, or the Guardians fought and won and took over. And then that also adds to the live activities that are happening, that the Cabal are trying to come and take that back from you while you're there. That is just something I would love to see, and make sure you let me know in the comment section below the sort of things you would like to see as a Mars social space. Give me your ideas, let me know what you think of my ideas. Hit the like button if you wish to, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Yeah!